And good morning. Kendall Yards always seems to be developing and changing. Their newest edition, though, might come with a name that's familiar to you. We'll take you inside the new wine tasting room coming up.
All right, there is a new addition in Kendall Yards, and it's straight out of the Columbia River Gorge.
Maryhill Winery is well established in Goldendale, but it is opening its first satellite tasting room right here in Spokane. And our Casey Lund is there this morning taking a look around.
Good morning, and Vicki and Craig Luthold are with me from Maryhill Winery. And Vicki, this is an amazing space. So really quickly, we'll pan around a little bit, and we're going to show people around this morning. This is awesome. A newest addition to Kendall Yards. You guys are, again, well established in South Central Washington, throughout the state, really, in the region. But this is kind of your first satellite tasting room. What made you want to bring this to Spokane?
Well, we've been thinking about doing it for quite some time, and the timing was right. And this is home for us. So it's a homecoming to establish a little mark more in the wine industry, which is flourishing here in Spokane, and we wanted to be a part of it. And
this is a cool space in which to be a part of it. Tell me a little bit about, you guys are pretty happy with this.
We're thrilled. We saw this building hole in the ground at the holidays, right. And we started construction, and it just got finished, and we're opening up.
I'm excited about that, Vicki. Maryhill Winery. You can see all their accolades that you're probably looking at on the wall over there. We're going to talk to you a little bit about what they do to make their wine so great and why it is so great, a little bit about the region, and a little bit about this space. But details on your screen right now. The grand opening is this weekend, again, from noon to 9. Dave, Ken, and Molly from 92.9 ZZU will be here that evening, and then again on Sunday. You can also, Craig and Vicki just told me, stop by a little bit later today. What time?
We start at noon to 8.
Noon to 8 today if you want to check them out early. And if you want to learn more about Maryhill Winery, go to KXLY.com. We have their website and their Facebook page linked up under the news link section of our homepage. We'll have much more here from Kendall Yards coming up in our next half hour. We'll send it back to you in the studio for now.
Well, we do get off around noon.
It is true.
I've got some meetings set up this afternoon. Maybe I could change the location a little bit.
Yeah.
Everyone would be happier.
Need to welcome them to
A lot of wineries now opening tasting rooms here in Spokane from out of the area, so pretty cool to see.
Yeah, sort of bringing Walla Walla and other areas to us, which is very cool. By the way, if you ever go to Walla Walla, trust me, you'll like it.
There is a new attraction coming to Kendall Yards, and you may already be familiar with the company.
Yeah, Maryhill Winery in Goldendale is bringing a tasting room here to Spokane. Our Casey Lund is live there this morning ahead of the big grand opening ceremony taking place this weekend. And Casey, it's right there in Kendall Yards.
Yeah, it is, and this is a really cool space. I'm with Craig Luthold, who, by the way, I want to show you the bar here. We're in the reserve room. This is for wine club members. You made these yourself out of barrel.
I did. It was basically a labor of love. Took me about 6 months from start to finish, and built a total of 12 of them.
Makes this space look really awesome, Craig. So we're going to show people around this morning. We're also doing a little learning. You've got a couple wines you're proud of here. They go perfect with the holidays right around them.
Absolutely. We have our Rosé of Sangiovese, and we also have our Viognier, two really nice, easy drinking wines. It'll be perfect to pair with holiday fare.
I love it. And this is, again, so the reserve room, we showed folks kind of the bigger space, but this is for wine club members. Tell me a little bit about this space.
So, you know, this room showcases the quality and the diversity of all the different varietals that are grown in the Columbia Valley. We actually have a total of 30 different wines in here, and they represent 8 of the 14 appellations throughout the Columbia Valley and in eastern Washington. So we have lots of different Cabernets and Merlots and Syrahs, along with many unusual varietals you don't normally see.
I love that. And Craig told me, you see the information up on your screen, by the way. This weekend is the grand opening. They are open today, though, from 12 to 8. If you want to check them out ahead of that grand opening ceremony, they've got Dave, Ken, and Molly coming by on Saturday evening, and then again on Sunday. Craig told me before we started that it's hard not to make good wine with all the great fruit they have there in South Central Washington. So we're going to talk about some of the stuff they're able to do. If you want to learn more, you can go to KXLY.com. We have a link both for their website and their Facebook page at KXLY.com. For right now, Rob and Derek, we'll send it back to you.
And I think it's interesting that Maryhill, because it's all the way in Goldendale, chose Spokane to be their first satellite tasting room location.
Coming home, they say. I love it.
Coming home. I've had one of the Syrahs, and it's very good.
I think I have some in my house right now.
So we're just saying that it's a place to check out. It's 6:09.
There is a new addition in Kendall Yards, and it's straight out of the Columbia River Gorge.
Maryhill Winery is well established in Goldendale, but it is opening its first satellite tasting room here in Spokane. Our Casey Lund is there this morning taking a look around.
And it is a cool tasting room. I want to show you something really quick. Come with me. There's one, not two, but Robin and Derek, three very cool displays here at Maryhill's new tasting room. Over 3,000 awards and accolades won since 2001. These three boxes are just awards from recent years, since 2011 up till now. You guys have a pretty big honor that you just told me about.
Yeah, you know, in 2015, we were named the Pacific Northwest Winery of the Year by Wine Press Northwest.
Very good. Craig and Vicki Leuthold with me from Maryhill. So an established winery in South Central Washington. You guys do great throughout the region, and you wanted to bring something here to Spokane, and this will show folks around. This is the tasting room. It's absolutely beautiful. Vicki, tell me a little bit about what makes your guys' wine so special.
You know, it's the grapes being grown in Washington. We just are. Our winemaker is just a shepherd for the grapes, and it's quality fruit that the growers are bringing to the winery.
And you guys are from Spokane, so happy to be opening this. And now that we've got a little bit of sunlight, and it's hard always to see through the window on television, though, but an absolutely gorgeous view overlooking the river here in Kendall Yards. You want to share it with folks. So open today from 12 to 8, but this weekend is really when all the fun is, right?
Exactly. Our official grand opening is going to be this Saturday and Sunday, and we've got live music and libations, and come on down and enjoy the wine.
It sounds like a good time to me. Dave, Ken, and Molly from 92.9 are also going to be here on Saturday evening. You saw there. If you want to learn any more about what's happening this weekend or Maryhill Winery, go to KXLY.com. We've got both their Facebook and their website linked up to ours under the news link section of our homepage. And yeah, they've got some really great wines here. A little bit better than the Franzia we know is behind the weather desk there that Mark has for some reason.
Busting out the box wine
Trying to
reference.
bust Mark's, man.
That was my doing for Mark. That's another
Bit of a gift. It's just sitting there. It's 6:38.
Hey, good morning. Learning a lot about wine here at Maryhill Winery's brand new tasting room here in Kendall Yards. An absolutely gorgeous space. They want you to check it out. You can stop by, having sort of a soft opening today from noon to 8, but the real fun is this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday. You see the times on your screen there. We are located here off Summit Parkway in Kendall Yards. Dave, Ken, and Molly even stopping by on Saturday night. You could check them out online at KXLY.com.